Hello and welcome to another talent review for the Legion pre-patch, this time featuring Enhancement Shaman. So the Shaman, as you've probably seen on the Elemental or not, it now has a resource called Maelstrom, and while you generate Maelstrom with a filler or not actually a filler, but a spammable key that will earn you Maelstrom, you can then waste that Maelstrom on various other abilities. So let's review the spells here. As you can see, most of the totems, if not at all totems, are gone now. Searing Totem, Healing Stream Totem, Earthbind Totem, and so on. So even the totems that you earn as an Enhancement Shaman are only come from the talents themselves. So let's give it a look, shall we? So we have Farsight, Ancestral Spirit, it's the resurrection spell, as I recall, we already know this. Astral Shift is now a baseline ability for all the specs, and it substitutes the Elemental Rage that reduces damage. Now Astral Shift is the baseline for all the specs of the Shaman. We have Feral Spirits, which summon 2 wolves for 15 seconds that aid you in battle. They are immune to movement impairing effects and grant you a 5 Maelstrom each time they hit. I don't know if they heal you right now as they did before. Perhaps I won't be able to determine this since I'm on a garrison. So then we have the Flame Tongue, which scorches your target, dealing 8000 damage, and enhances your weapons with fire for 60 seconds, causing each weapon attack. So main hand and off hand, as the English says. Causing each weapon attack to deal up to 367 fire damage based on weapon speed. Alright, so and then we have Frostbrand. So Flame Tongue does not consume Maelstrom weapon, but Frostbrand does. So it chooses a target dealing 6000 damage and enhance your weapons with frost for 16 seconds, causing each weapon attack to reduce the target's movement speed. Oh, so this isn't the how do I put it? This isn't a must on your PvE rotation. So this switches places with Frost Shock on the elemental side. Then we have Crash Lightning, which electrocutes all enemies in front of you, dealing 6600 nature damage, hitting 2 or more targets, and answers your weapons for 10 seconds, causing Storm Strike and Lava Lash to also deal the same amount of nature damage to all targets in front of you. So this is the AoE spell. Then we have Ghost Wolf, we already know what this does. Maelstrom, Storm Strike, sorry. So this is a blow, this is the main blow, I believe. No, not I believe, I'm sure of it. This Storm Strike is the main blow, it deals a lot of damage and it costs 40 Maelstrom. Then we have Lava Lash without a cooldown, and it costs 30 Maelstrom and it gives 16,000 damage. Then we have Lightning Bolt, which is talented, I believe, so this is not the effect that it has normally. We have Purge, dispels a buff, Wind Shear, the Interrupt, Rock Beater. This is the generation, how do I put it? This is the Maelstrom generation ability. So you simply use it, it's like an auto attack, but you just must keep pressing in order to gain Maelstrom, so that you can waste it on the more powerful abilities. And then we have Spirit Walk, which removes all movement impairing effects and increases your movement speed by 60% for 8 seconds. It's different than than the ability as it was on Warlords. I believe it is even better now because it removes all movement impairing effects. Maelstrom weapon, your auto attacks and Wind Fury attacks generate 5 Maelstrom. Alright, and then we have the Mastery, which is Stormbringer and Wind Fury. Increase. Oh, this is it's the same. It's the same mastery. Okay, and Wind Fury is already in place. The weapon enchant, but that already occurred a few expansions before. So now, as you can, I would show it, but I already have the. Okay, let's see this Stormwash. I don't have Stormwash. What is Stormwash? Nope, there's no Stormwash here. I don't know. So as you can, so that you can have an idea of what this is. So you can see the bar filling up, and then you can waste it on several abilities, as you can see here. Here's a Crash Lightning. There's a cooldown. I think I must keep the Flame Tongue up all the time. So probably you're gonna have to use some add-on tell you how much Maelstrom you have, and a buff timer for your abilities. Alright, so you have an idea of the basic rotation without the talents. So now let's analyze the talents and choose a better one for the PvE, and then analyze which would better position themselves for the PvP. So let's start with Windsong. Windsong washes your enemy for 35,000 damage and enhances your weapons with wind, increasing your attack speed by 35% for 20 seconds. And this is good. Why is this good? Because it gives you so more attack speed. Has how do I put it? With the more attack speed you have more chance to trigger Wind Fury, which as you can see, each of our main hand attacks has a 7% chance to trigger 2 extra attacks dealing 3,800 physical damage each. So this is a pretty good talent PvE wise, with a lot of attack speed there. So and it's up for 20 seconds and has a 45-second cooldown. Seems good enough, even for a PvP scenario. You use this, deals damage, and you have extra attack speed, but probably not the best one. So then we have Hot Hand, and melee attacks with Flame Tongue active have a chance to make your next Lava Lash cost no Maelstrom and deal 100% increased damage. So this is 100%. It would put it on not on par with Storm Strike, but it's a proc so that you can use it right away without wasting your Maelstrom. And then we have Boulder Fist, and Boulder Fist replaces Rock Beater. So it slams your target with a power of stone, dealing 80,000 damage, nature damage, and enhancing your weapons for 10 seconds, increasing your critical strike chance by 5% and all damage you deal by 5%. Generates 25 Maelstrom. I don't know how I feel about this, because so that you can have an idea, with Windsong, here's what it looks like with Windsong. The proc with Storm Strike again. It's your main nuke. this is what it looks like with the wind song. So you have a nice buff to the attack speed, and then we have let's just see. Oh, I need to wait. So hot hand could be good. It's a nice proc, but I don't know how good of a proc that is. Let's just take a look, shall we? Oh, there's a proc. Oh, I didn't see how much time. Let's see. Yes, 34. So that's okay then. But I need to have. I shouldn't just wait on the procs, right? I don't know. Windsong seems to be the best one, and then we have Boulder Fist. Oh, I'm on. What happened? Oh, I lagged a bit there. Sorry about that. And I'm lagging again now. I really need to buy an SSD right now. I'm sorry. Let's see if this doesn't freak out anymore. And then we have Boulder Fist, which deals a lot more damage, double the damage, and it generates 10 plus 10 Maelstrom. Although I don't believe. I'm sorry, I have a lag there. So the recharge is kind of. It is kind of fast this time. This one. So. It kind of. Let's just see if I can do a build with the Boulder Fist. So now we have on the next tier of talents we have Rainfall, blankets the target area, healing rain. So this is oh, wait a second. Restoring health up to 6 hours over 10 seconds. Storm Strike and Lava Lash extend the duration of rainfall. So this is a nice healing effect while if your raid group is having is withstanding AoE damage. This is a good one, purely PvE and not PvP, of course. Then we have Feral Lunge. 8 yards to 25 yards, lunge at your enemy as a ghostly wolf, biting them to deal 10,000 damage. Not so bad, simple enough. And then we have Wind Rush Totem, which is the new wind, or how do I say? I'm not remembering the name of the totem that it was here before, but it was the air totem that allowed you to immunity to swallows and such. So now it increases 60% of your movement speed by everyone who passes within 10 yards of the totem. Purely PvE, only when you need to move, it's like a stampeding roar, and on PvP I can see its use. Feral Lunge, definitely the wise choice here on the PvP scenario, while Rainfall is the obvious PvE choice for dungeons and even for raids. Then we have the totem tier. It's the same as the Elemental, Lightning Surge Totem, Earth Grab Totem, and Voodoo Totem. Voodoo Totem replaces X and turns all enemies that pass within 8 yards of the totem into frogs. Earth Grab Totem roots the enemies around it and then swallows them. And Lightning Surge Totem unleashes a stun after 2 seconds of being placed. Each and every one of these totems can be placed on by a distance, as if they had the totem relocator from the previous before the patch was deployed. So on the next tile we have Lightning Shield, Ancestral Swiftness, and Hailstorm. So Lightning Shield surrounds yourself with a shield of lightning for 1 hour, which has a chance to deal 4,300 nature damage when you deal or take melee damage. I believe this is a good one for PvP. I'm not really sure about PvE because 10% haste is a huge boost. It's the same, the Ancestral Swiftness is also present on the Elemental Shaman, and 10% haste seems to be the choice here for the enhancement. And then we have Hailstorm. Frostbrand now enhances your weapon's damage, causing each of your weapon attacks to also deal 2,300 frost damage. So Flame Tongue along with Frostbrand would cause, if you chose this talent, would cause you to keep up both of these buffs up if you go for Hailstorm and not the Ancestral Swiftness. But I believe the Ancestral Swiftness is the wise choice here. But I can even see, let's just try to keep the Frostbrand for the PvE experience. Alright, so now we have on the 75 talent tier we have Tempest. Stormbringer now affects the next 2 Storm Strikes. I still don't know what the Stormbringer is. And each of our main hand attacks has a 7% chance to reset. Oh, okay, I see it. Alright, so Stormbringer now affects the next 2 Storm Strikes. So when it procs, you have the 2 procs. Okay, then we have Overcharge. Lightning Bolt now consumes up to 45 Maelstrom for up to, this is probably not right, 1500% increased damage. So now it does 2000 damage and it's instant. Okay. I'm sorry. So we're doing. So this is a proc, two Storm Strikes, instant, not instant, but while weapons are enhanced, your attacks have a chance to grant Stormlash to up to 3 party or raid members, causing attacks and spellcasts to deal. Oh, so this is that's not what I was expecting. This is so just to clarify, while I experiment with Tempest and Overcharge, Empowered Stormlash is simply one additional target, so one additional member. This is probably the best choice for a raid environment, and even on the dungeon. Yeah, the Empowered Stormlash seems to be the wisest choice. So okay, Tempest seems to be the PvP choice, I believe, the PvP choice. So Tempest, Stormbringer now affects the next Storm Strike. So let's see if I can proc this one. Come on, proc. That was the Stormlash effect. It generates Maelstrom just by auto-attacking, but it doesn't seem to me that it is going to proc this one, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, but I need to. Alright, this is probably the PvP talent for sure. Here, yeah, this is a PvP talent. 2 Storm Strikes with a less cost for your Maelstrom. This is the PvP talent, at least the arena one. I'm seeing the benefit here. And then we have Overcharge. Lightning Bolt now consumes up to 45 Maelstrom or up to so much damage. increase. Let's take a look. A look at it. 45. That's nice damage. Could also be used on a PvP environment here, because it deals a lot of damage, and it has the benefit of your mastery, and it's instant. It deals a lot of damage. Seems a good choice for the PvP as well. But the Empower Stormlash now spreads to one additional target and deals 35 additional damage. Seems to be the best choice here, PvE wise, for raids and dungeons. So I'll just leave it here or here, I don't know, because it won't have any effect on the while I'm nuking the dummy. So then we have Crashing Storm. Crash Lightning also electrifies the ground, leaving an electric field behind, which damages enemies within it for 6,000 damage over 6 seconds. So this is a good one to waste your Maelstrom. Clearly AoE, or well, you have more than one target around the boss or something. Then we have or even to kill heads on the crashing storm. So this is a good one for multiple targets. Clearly not a PvP choice. Then we have Fury of Air. I'll just exemplify the talent. You can see it stays there, dealing damage. So then we have Fury of Air. Creates a vortex of wind 80 yards around you, dealing 2000 damage every 1 second to enemies caught in the storm and slowing them by 30% for 3 seconds. PvP talent, no doubt about it. Let's put it here so that I can show you the effect. And it deals damage. And it slows your enemies, and you can continue as long as you keep the Maelstrom up. This puppy won't disappear, and it's quite easy for even to keep it up. But I'm hitting on a dummy, so this is a perfect scenario. But it seems good, practical to say the least. So then we have Sundering. Shatters a line of earth in front of you with your main hand weapon, causing 52,000 physical damage and knocking enemies to the side. So this is the ultimate from Thrall on the Heroes of the Storm, and it looks freaking badass. Let's take a look at it. And it has a 40 second cooldown, so let's take a look. Oh, that looked kinda underpowered. I know Thrall is Thrall, but I was kinda looking at expecting a better effect. This the Thunder, it looks it doesn't look like it should be. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so then we have Ascendance, and I won't show it right now. I'll show it on the end of the game, but it's the same effect as it was on the previous expansions, but this time it generates 10 Maelstrom per second and transforming your auto attacks and Storm Strike into wind attacks, which bypass armor that did not happen before, I believe, and you have a 30-yard range with your auto attacks and Storm Strike. So that's good. It's only for 15 seconds. I really don't like this one right now. I don't know. I really don't like it. Probably for a PvE, but 15 seconds is just, I don't know. It feels weird. Then we have landslide, and it says now that Boulder Fist now enhances your weapon, increasing your agility by 8%. So this is the main stat, and this is practically up all the time, because you see this one is as 5 seconds, 5.5 seconds recharge. So this landslide is always up for 10 seconds, so it's always up. And then we have, this is probably the best, landslide is probably the best PvE talent for the Enhancement Shaman on this tire. And then Earthen Spike, it says summons an Earthen Spike under an enemy, dealing 42,000 physical damage and increasing physical and nature damage you deal to the target by 10% for 10 seconds. And it's instant. It's instant. This one is instant. So let's take a look at it, shall we? And there you go. Okay, and it increases the damage. Besides this one and this one, I believe this one is always up, and this one is only for 10 seconds. And it has a 12-second cooldown. So perhaps this one would be better for PvP, and this one would be better for PvE. That's my take on this matter. And that's pretty much it. There aren't any talents here that to me that have good synergy with each other. They're just they feel kind of separate, not unlike the elemental one, the elemental specialization. But I don't know. Let's just see how this one. Let's skip this. It procs as well. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's it for the Enhancement Shaman. There's really not much to say. There's some talents here that are the same as the elemental, but I explained them nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. See you later.